Welcome. Today we're going to demonstrate how easy it is to measure a room with ELaser and bring it into cabinet vision, ready for detailing. Okay, so first thing I've got to do is get the X plane to line up against the X of the screen. So we just need to take 2 points on the wall. And a second point over here. Then we need to define where the floor is so that we know the level with the floor. So we pick the parallel plane and we pick any point on the floor. Then we just need to define the ceiling height. So then any point on the ceiling and pick a point up there. So from there we can start measuring the walls. We'll start over here and we need the length. So we'll start just with a single point and we'll pick up that internal part of the wall, just using the fine adjustment. Then we can just use our line and start measuring the wall. Any 2 points along here. We don't need to know the corner because we calculate that later. Keep working our way around the room, taking 2 points each time. We can take our point anywhere on the height of the wall. And then on to our last wall. And then we'll use another point on the end of that wall to get the length. So we pick our point command and then we move it to the edge, fine tune it onto that edge. And from there we just trim up all our walls, trim to a known point, that line to that point, that line to that point, and we can join up all the lines. And then we'll have a look at this view and then we can see our basic shape. So from there we need to extrude it, create the wall height. So we extrude all the base lines. We only want one copy and we use the Z value from the height. There's our basic layout, and then for cabinet vision we go into our cabinet layout, create 100mm wall, pick the base lines, accept that, and our arrows define it. That grey shading and the orange defines the active plane. So now when we want to measure the door, we pick our door and we only need to pick the top 2 points. The door is assumed to run to the floor. Pick the left side. Pick the right side. We have our door come through and we need to change the plane. Just rotate it slightly to get a better view. We pick our cabinet, select. Now this is the active plane through here on that wall, and I'll measure in the switch. So again, being a rectangle, we only need 2 points. First point, then the opposite diagonal corner. That will put our switch in, and then on this other wall we can get the window, so we'll just rotate it a bit more, select the baseline, so that's the active plane now. Then we can pick our window command, again 2 opposite corners. First point and then the second point diagonally opposite. And that locks our window in. So from there, we just got to export it ready for cabinet vision. So we pick our cabinet toolbar, export, CV file, type a name in. Export successful, then we can go to cabinet vision and open it up. So to see our job in cabinet vision, just need to go to File, Open, select our path, change the file format to the ORD format, select our job and open, and it will have all our walls, doors, switches, etc. all ready. We can see that in the 3D mode. Just to pretty it up, we can add a floor, we can add some wall colour and some floor colour. And there's our finished room ready for cabinets.